Ata't matapos. Gusto ko lang tapusin para makapaglaro na ako ng Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Ayan. Part 6. Nasaan na ako? We haven't gained the upper hand yet. Report doing Spider-Man. This is racial contacts. I managed to gather some elements from the file of Lieutenant Harrington, which will contest the testimony of the latter. Indeed, Bill brilliantly performed at the officers' school and received the top honors in every discipline. He was also punished from time to time for a lack of proper respect towards the rules and authority. Thus, he found himself assigned to a penal battalion in India. Oh, hindi pala sila kakilala. While stationed there, despite his brave acts, he incurred the wrath of the military hierarchy because of his behavior as a daredevil. His file indicates that he rashly decided to resign his position to join the reserve forces. He then left India to go to South Africa. No doubt, the court will be hard-pressed to believe the testimony of a man whose passion gains the upper hand over his reason.
The devil, this mystery darkens.
This investigation provides us with a new corpse every day. Come, Watson, you can read that later.
Where are we going? The Limes, mysterious drama in London. Last night at about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. At 29 Strokes Alley, Miss Linthorne, a peaceful landlady from the Soho district, heard dreadful sounds coming from one of her bungalows. Looking at her figures, she asked one of her tenants to call for the police. The first of the night's watch, Sergeant Appleby, found the body of the tenant, a barman from Hungary. Okay. Ayan. Saan tayo punta? Where to go?
It looks like we are in the midst of the Bromsby workers' demonstration.
Hindi ko makita.
Here we are, Watson, 29 Strokes Alley.
By Jove, if it isn't Sherlock Holmes.
By Jove. Jove, wala pa lang ako.
Hello, Appleby. You're always
Hello,
nearby
Appleby.
when there's a whiff of gunpowder in the air, aren't you?
Powder. Hello, Appleby. Sorry. When there's a different gunpowder.
Of course, Mr. Holmes. But what are you doing here? Aren't you working with Inspector Lestrade on the Bromsby investigation?
I saw in the Bromsby investigation.
Appleby, I have every reason to believe that the murder of Hunter directly relates to that very case. May I ask you to tell me what you know, and then give me leave to examine the scene?
You know, and then give me leave to examine the scene.
Of course, Mr. Holmes.
Of course, Mr. Holmes. Holmes.
What are the facts?
What are the facts?
Last night, between 9 and 9:15, a fellow came for me. I was at the pub, which lies a bit further down the lane. He told me that there was the sound of a shot from this bungalow. When we got here, the door was locked. After the landlady got her key, I opened the door. There I saw the dead man lying on the floor. And here we are.
And here we are.
What did you do next?
What did you do next?
Well, Inspector Gregson is in charge of the case. He's due to arrive today to start the official investigation. At least they've removed the body.
Do you have any further details about his death?
He was killed by a bullet right through his heart. There was just one shot. At first glance, it appears to have been a small caliber weapon. His landlady told me that he was a common fellow with nothing to remark about, no friends to speak of, not even a lady friend.
A lady friend.
A lonely soul.
Lonely soul.
He has been staying here for 2 years. The landlady told me he spent most of his time with this flower garden. Indeed, I can't believe that somebody could murder a man because of his hydrangeas.
Oh.
Who has been inside?
Only myself and my assistant to help with the removal of the body. The landlady made her identification of the man after he was removed and then left for her sisters.
Who has been inside?
Only myself and my assistant to help with the removal of the body. The landlady made her identification of the man after he was removed and then left for her sisters.
Have you found anything in the room that points to the murderer?
For the moment, no. When I entered the first time, the window facing the street was open. I closed it and secured the shutters as well. It is possible to expect anything with those demonstrators in the streets. Does this advance the investigation of the Bromsby case?
If you could wait for me here, Watson. Could you open the room for me now, Appleby? It's a trace of human blood. Strange sketches. This is brand new. This is brand new. This is brand... I need something. This footstep is incomplete. It is larger than a size 8, but smaller than a 12. Someone used this window to leave.
This is it, Pansit.
Thank you, Appleby. I have learned nothing conclusive. Tell me, Watson, would you mind strolling in the garden to wait for Gregson? Some of these flowers are not from England. Some of these nothing of any interest here. Some of these
What in the name of reason are you looking for, Holmes?
What a curious small flower. Several bills for the sum of £21. Watson, we need to secure the item that was pawned under this ticket with all due haste. Could you take care of it? We shall meet this evening at Sherringford Hall.
All right, Holmes.
Let us return to Baker Street.
Wait lang, di pa ako tapos.
Richmond's Abbey. I believe it was built in the 15th century to house an order of Anglican monks. It should surely be there. Let's visit this place, but in disguise. Let's see if this place is located on the map. Let's visit this place, but in disguise. Let's visit this place.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Tatakot naman to.
I must learn more about this abbey.
Yes, my son?
I am sorry to disturb you, brother, but, well, you see, I have a matter of great importance which led me here, and I'm certain that you may be of help.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Well, I am looking for my brother. Not a brother like yourself, but rather my brother by birth. He might have joined the order, but I think it is unlikely. You see, he has not always chosen the right path in life. I recently learned that he had had some troubles, and I have been frantic to find him. One of his acquaintances told me that my brother had spoken of Richmond's Abbey. My brother's name is James Little. Perhaps you know of him?
James Little.
If I ask you some questions, would it trouble you? It would at the least help me to learn whether he is here. He is unaware, but recently we received a small inheritance. I think if he were told of this, it would ease his mind and help him put these troubles behind him. This forest is most impressive.
It is very large. If someone were to hide in there, it would be most difficult to find them.
The Abbey produces a fine liquor, doesn't it?
Yes, we distill a liquor that contains medicinal herbs. It does allow us a small income, but it also can attract certain rascals. That's why we are mindful of inquisitive strangers.
Have there been any burglaries?
Oh, we do get the occasional tramp. They sometimes seek shelter in the old ruins that lie in the midst of the forest. They have been known to trespass into our sacred cloister, seeking some sustenance. At least, that is always their tale upon discovery. But it is only the liquor that goes missing.
Do you know the way to these ruins?
Many paths lead there. If you are prepared for a walk, you may take the path that lies 30 meters in that direction.
Thank you very much, brother. I would not at all be surprised if my brother is discovered to be the architect of your recent thefts, as he may well be hiding within the forest ruins. Sadly, for some time now, he has suffered from an addiction to strong drink. Please allow me to indemnify these losses on my brother's behalf. I am afraid it will have to come from his share of the inheritance. Goodbye.
Good luck, my brother.
Not very engaging.
Diba? Sa beach place. That direction. Which direction?
I can go no further.
Ako na. Ang layo ng lakad. Bakit? Kailangan ko pa i-click. Umikot lang ako eh. Ano na ako eh.
I am being watched. Take heed.
How did you know? Oh my.
I can go no further. I can go no further. I can go no further.
Babalikan ka ng gabi, no? Don't tell me. We're being watched? Nakita ko ba dito? Ay!
What can it be?
Yeah, nagulat din ako. Ako eh. My goodness. Okay po. Naliligaw na ako dito sa forest.
Is it near there?
What is this?
I can go no further. I can go no further.
Why not? Kasi walang path. Asan yung nanonood sa atin? Asan yung nagmamasid? Okay. Lakas na ng ulan. Oh my God. Wait. Ito naman nakalain na rin ito.
I smell smoke. Quick, some water to douse this fire, else we lose precious evidence. If I am to find any evidence, I must...
Saan yung water? Pucha. Yung pond. Hindi ko maalala kung nasaan yung pond. Hindi garapon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wala akong ano to. Bilis. Parang ganun tumakbo, pre. Oh.
I can go no further.
Kuya, mali ako na napuntahan. My gosh. My gosh! Hindi ko na-save. Oh, bakit? My goodness. Ulitin ko hanggang ano?
This lock is very old. I think Let us enter. I must light the lamp. I can't see a thing.
Ewan ko ba?
Ah, now I see better. Traces of blood and hair.
Oh, wow, sarap. Okay, since uulit naman ako. Babush. Save ko na muna. Ha?